know what is the craziest thing out there? The people we look up to are actually the reason why the whole system is collapsing. And hear me out, guys. Like content creation, sports are pretty much a typical example of this. And this is what really happens in capitalism environment. It's a short-term environment based on illusion. How long can we keep up the illusion? And now with social media, with AI bots and promotional accounts, it is easier to do that than ever. But what is really ironic, the people we look up to, for example, big content creators, big sport figures, are actually the reason why the whole system is collapsing. For example, as a content creator, you pretty much have no chance anymore if you don't manipulate algorithm and your viewers with countless of promotional accounts and fake comments. And it's same in sports, right? They have no real rankings, no real tournaments, what the whole sport is supposed to be, So I think this is what people don't consider when it comes to capitalism. It's a short-term bliss environment, but the harder you go up, the harder it will fall, and the whole ecosystem will eventually collapse because it's a short-term environment. So you always have to somehow keep up the illusion. It's good, but when people get older, they realize it's really not. We just try to survive. And this is especially apparent in smaller communities like, Smite or something like that. I mean, just look on YouTube, for example, because YouTube doesn't have any backbone. They take no responsibility. They just let few people, few big content creators control the whole sphere. The system is slowly and steadily collapsing. Most smaller content creators are quitting. They get no views anymore because you pretty much have no chance anymore if you don't manipulate algorithm and your viewers. I really feel like it's if you wanna design the whole ecosystem around big companies, they have to take responsibility and decisive action, right? For example, as a content creation, YouTube, they need to take some responsibility. They need to implement, for example, rules that promotional accounts doesn't affect algorithm or ID verification, or there are so many. Literally any big content creator you see, there like 50 to 70% of their comments are bots and promotional accounts, and you realize one day you have no chance anymore, and the internet we know is not really internet anymore. It's not people anymore. It's just about who can manipulate more people. Is this really what we want content creation to be? You remember when, being a YouTuber was such a cool thing. Now we realize it's just about who can manipulate and scam more people. It's what it is. It's not about making good content anymore. You could make two identical videos, and if one manipulates algorithm with countless of promotional accounts and other doesn't, the first one can easily get like 10 to 20 times better results. That's why this platform will collapse eventually. It's really sad watching some of my favorite things I love in life, like content creation, expressing myself, and sports, just slowly dying due to capitalism and franchising, because people have no idea how to actually lead these sports. The competitive spirit, leaderboards, rewards, online tournaments.